Hello, I'm Maya Unnithan, Director of the Center for Cultures of Reproduction, Technologies and Health, or CORTH for short. As a research center, CORTH provides an intellectual space to bring together researchers with policymakers, NGOs, and activists for collaborative interdisciplinary research, critical thinking, and the development of scholarship and innovative knowledge transfer partnerships working on key issues in global maternal, sexual, and reproductive health, emerging technologies in health, justice, and human rights. Founded in 2014, it grew out of the various research projects, meetings, discussions, debates, group conversations, and seminars on sexual and reproductive health that I had engaged in right from 1998 onwards. So, based in the School of Global Studies at Sussex, as a centre, CORTH works closely with other schools on campus. So in terms of our vision, we are really looking forward to developing our research networks, and 3 new collaborations have emerged recently. The first is our International Blood Narrative Network. The second initiative that we are really looking forward to developing is bringing together sexual and reproductive health with mental health issues and exploring these amongst marginal and mobile populations. And we work closely on this with our Center for Migration Research here at Sussex. And then the third sort of network that we are developing is to do with digital health. And we are having a workshop shortly, which will be on building therapeutic relationships online.
So my name is Hayley MacGregor, and I'm a clinically trained medical anthropologist, and I co-lead the Health and Nutrition Cluster at the Institute of Development Studies on the Sussex campus. And I've been a co-director of CORTH from the start. Myself and my colleague Alex Shankland, we've also been involved in joint grant proposals, and I led a Newton Fund institutional links project that had CORTH as a central partner, and Maya was centrally involved in that. We linked to a Center of Gender and Family Health at the University of Pernambuco in Brazil for an ethnographic study of the experiences of mothers and children affected by Zika virus in low-income urban settlements in Recife, Brazil. And finally, beyond this research work, the CORTH Doctoral Forum really offers a unique opportunity for PhD students on campus from our respective institutions to meet others working on topics related to CORTH. And this has been a wonderful opportunity also for IDS doctoral researchers. So in sum, both through our collective research and networking efforts, but also through the doctoral forum and the seminars and conversations hosted by CORTH, us at IDS are able to contribute to this wonderful interdisciplinary conversation that is hosted through the centre.
I'm Eziefula. I'm one of the co-directors of CORTH, and I bring with, I'm from Brighton and Sussex Medical School, so I cement already existing links with CORTH and Brighton and Sussex Medical School, BSMS. And BSMS itself brings in strong international collaborations and research excellence, particularly in the Global Health and Infection Department in areas such as neglected tropical diseases, antimicrobial stewardship, non-communicable diseases, and also communicable diseases like tuberculosis, malaria, and HIV, and also in medical ethics. My research background is as a malariaologist, so I work in malaria clinical trials and epidemiology, particularly regarding interventions to block malaria transmission. I'm currently engaged with characterising the gender health gap and gender data gap in a collaboration across UK academic centres of global health. This year, in response to the global pandemic, my work has focused on our local hospital epidemiology, looking at potential therapies that can reduce death and illness due to COVID-19.
And just like to, just to highlight who we have here attending in the audience. We have midwives from a wide range of settings. I could just see we have from Canada, from different parts of the UK, from Scotland, some members from India, I understand. We also have obstetricians, independent community midwives, and some very experienced birth doulas.
I joined CORTH as a co-director in 2016. My research interests lie in the intersection of issues relating to sexual orientation and gender identity, family law, children's rights, dispute resolution. Since 2016, the relationship between court and the School of Law has been one which I would define joyfully productive. This collaboration has encouraged and championed interdisciplinary and transdisciplinary research exchange. More specifically, since 2016, we have organized a variety of events co-hosted by CORTH and also the School of Law. Among others, I would like to mention a workshop on children's rights to health, which then brought to a research project on young trans perspective on legal gender recognition laws in England and Wales.
Thank you, Ali. Thank you, Maya, for this invitation. It's a pleasure to be with you here at CORTH, at least in the web version of the meeting. It's also a pleasure to see the audience and the diversity of people interested in this experience. And of course, for me, the whole story is basically a story of the experience of women and other identities and its role and its building the democratization process of Argentina.
The best thing about CORTH is that it really gives you a great platform to talk about issues related to not just maternal health, but reproductive health, digital health, abortion, reproductive justice, and discussions on the topics are not just based from the global north, they're also based from scholars in the global south, in countries like Ghana or Zambia or India. There's a diversity of researchers. So that really helps me for my intellectual growth as well as in my PhD.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amy Lomo Ugbe. I'm a medical doctor and also a graduate associate at the Center of Reproductive Technologies for Health at the University of Sussex. Being part of CORTH has been such a wonderful experience for me. CORTH has opened so many opportunities for collaboration. It's been a platform for engaging with researchers working in the field of sexual and reproductive health across so many different disciplines. So I come from a biomedical background, and I've also done some research and advocacy. So I'm a medical doctor with a background in women's health. But with CORTH, I have worked with anthropologists. I have worked with people with a public health or sociology background, and that has been such a wonderful opportunity working with people from different countries. Currently, I'm part of a consortium working with the director, Maya Unnithan, where we're investigating access to health for migrant populations in Bangladesh, Ethiopia, and Nigeria. And the work has just started, but already it's been such a wonderful learning opportunity. So I'm very grateful to have been given the opportunity to be part of CORTH from its inception till now. And I'm looking forward to future opportunities, meeting more people on the platform, and also being part of its journey.
I'm involved in organising with CORTH a seminar at the end of January, which brings together internationally rich range of perspectives on thinking about how we create therapeutic relationships online within digital sexual and reproductive health services.
I am Daniel Makusechi. I'm of the School of Medical Sciences of the University of Cape Coast in Ghana, West Africa. I'm an infectious disease scientist, and that's infection and immunity. That's where my research actually began. But I've also trained in public health and now work more in the trying to find the socio-biological intertwinement of diseases of poverty, infectious diseases of poverty. We got to apply Narrating Blood Network. It was a network grant that was successful. It was how I began to work with CORTH and Professor Maya. So it's been a good experience for me. And I've met lovely people, especially the Blood Network, in terms of people from Bangladesh, India and UK and other places. It's been quite exciting for me.
I first learned about CORTH after seeing several members present their work at various seminar series and conferences in the UK. Definitely, CORTH has widened my research network and facilitated conversations across disciplines that I would not otherwise have had the opportunity to engage with. And the most amazing thing about CORTH is that it's very inclusive and collegial. I feel like ideas can be shared and discussed by academics at all stages. So from undergraduate to PhD students to a postdoc like myself, but also the professors that attend, they guide us, but we feel really welcome and open to share ideas and ask questions.
The other really important part of our center is what we call, it comes under the category of engagement. We are very active in terms of engagement with the wider community. And as an example, in the context of COVID, we are proud to have contributed to 2 parliamentary submissions to do with COVID and the unequal impact on sexual reproductive health and rights. We have made media contributions with documentaries and a podcast on COVID-19, on the research that is being done at our medical school here and in conjunction with the global studies. Our members are also have participated in the Global Perinatal Task Force, which is directed by the University of British Columbia. And we also have amongst us our members working on the WHO roadmap on COVID-19.